Do you have Italian designed board games at your place? Yeah, I got a few. And look, I have another one, Rats of Wistar. That's what we're going to look at today. This is the latest Euro from Danilo, Sabia and Simone, Luciani. And this is Matilda. Anyway, let's go check out the game. So now I've put the dogs away. They're not barking, but my shirt's full of hair and I've done nothing in this video. Anyway, what this video is going to be about is firstly finding who is that primary audience for this game. Secondly, to show you the game, I thought why not do a 2-round solo playthrough. So what we might do is, how about we chuck that in now so you've got an idea of the game, and if you don't want to know, just fast forward and then we'll get back to the actual review proper. How's that sound? I think that's fair. And it's time to get our rats on with Rats of Wistar. And this is going to be a solo playthrough just to give you an idea of how the game plays. Because I can explain how it plays, but sometimes just playing it is the easiest way to understand how the game actually feels for you. Now, in this solo playthrough, we'll go through 2 rounds and we're going to be competing against Ratobot. Now, Ratobot is going to be the blue rat. Now, again, what is the theme? We are rats and we escaped that institute and we're trying to create a safe haven over here for all other rats and mice around the countryside. We found this house. It's abandoned. We're going to go explore it right now. We're sitting out the front and we're ready to go in and explore, but we're not there yet. We've got the rondel worker placement spots over here. This actually moves just like that. And this is where all of the fun is going to begin. We have 6 primary actions on the outside. Now these are going to get multiplied by the minion mice we put on the 3 outside sectors. We've got the farmland, the lair, and the forest. You're going to see all of that happen. And look, I guess probably over here, let's explain this quickly. We're also going to be digging some holes over here because we want to make bedrooms for other little cute mice. Squeak, squeak, you know, that's what we're here for. So let's just get into it. And Ratobot's first turn. Ratobot is going to use these purple cards here and it's going to tell me everything I need for Ratobot to work. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go here. It's going to tell me the exact spot we need to go to, and where is that? Over here. Now this also tells me the primary action that Ratobot's going to be doing that turn. Next thing it's going to do is it's going to tell me where to put the minion mice out. So we'll put a minion mice out here, and now we know that we're going to get a multiplication here. So whatever the primary action is times by the minion mice is what's going to happen. So we get to dig with the power of 1, which means, look at that, already Ratobot's smashing it out of the park right there. But that's not it. Ratobot gets more stuff. Gets a bonus action. Now the first bonus action is saying here, get the cheese. Well, it can't get the cheese because we're not inside the house, so forget about that. Next it's saying, get the guest mouse. And there's a guest mouse right here. So, look at that. We now have 1 mouse who has moved into Ratobot's lair. So you cheeky little jerk. Now, my turn. Look, I'm not going to sit here idly and just let you run this game. I want to do stuff too. Now, at the start of the game, I have 2 minion mice available to me and I can place them anywhere I want, but once I place them, I can't move them unless I get this symbol here, which lets me move my minion mice. But for now, I'm going to chuck them right here in the forest. We're all going to the forest and I want to take this spot because right now I want some wood because I have a plan in my head and I need wood to do my plan. So I've got 2 minion mice, 2 times 1 equals 2. Look, it's mathematics. Come on, people. Maths. Go back to school. 2 times 1, we know is 2. And I have my 2 wood, but I also get a bonus action. And my bonus action says I can complete a mission. Well, no mission cards have been flipped over yet, so I can't do a mission. But what I can do, it's telling me now I can move 2 of my minion mice. Well, I only have 2 out here. And you know what? I am going to move them because I have a plan over here for my next turn. As long as Ratobot doesn't take that spot, I'll be happy. Now, Ratobot's turn. Let's go. We have... He's going to go over here. Exploration action. So that's interesting. So Ratobot would get the exploration action, but I noticed that no minion mice are coming out. So he has no minion. So again, let's sit down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do some mathematics here. 1 times 0 equals You're smart. You know it's 0. So it doesn't get a primary action, but certainly does get these bonus actions. And this one's saying, get another mouse. And because I'm not in here and I've got no guest mice, I'm going to grab just a cheeky little mouse here, just randomly walking along the path. And we said, come on in, mice. I've got a home for you. And there we go. Next option is it can go down these tracks. Now up here, Ratterbot has 3 different tracks it can go down, and we just randomly set this up at the start. We've got blue, beige, yellow, pink, and green, these little hexes. And what we're going to do, we're going to, or actually pentagon, no, hex, pent. Someone tell me which one this is. Anyway, I get to move down the blue track, and here we go. We move down, and nothing's going to happen because it's uncovered that top one. But that top one is end of game scoring, so it doesn't matter to me right now. It does not matter. Okay, next up, my turn. And look, the bed action is still available, so it's 100% where I'm going, and my plan is to build 2 beds. Now over here, to build beds, cost me 2 wood a bed. I have, lucky for me, I have 4 wood. So 4 wood equals 2 beds. This is really Maths 101 right here. So I can do 2 beds, and my beds are the people over here. So I move those mice up there. They're available for me next turn. But then I'll just start filling up these bedrooms. Look how nice that is. Little lamp, little bed. It looks cozy. Like if you're a mouse, you'd love that bed. You really would. Anyway, so that is that done. I've got done that. And now I need to do my bonus action. 1 wood, and I get to move 1 mouse. So here we go, 1 wood, and what do I want to do? What's my plan? I think my plan is I don't want to move the mice because I think I want to get some metal next, maybe. Should that be my plan? Yes, I want metal next. So I'm not going to move my mouse. That is the end of my turn, and Ratterbot's last turn for the round. So that's the Alchemist Hut. So we're going to come over here. Now what the Alchemist Hut normally is whoever's the first player to go there is going to become the first player in the next round. Now because Ratterbot went there, it's going to just remain first player. Okay, cool. Ratterbot has done its 3 turns, and that was a bit of a letdown for it. The old Alchemist Hut, bit of a letdown. But you know what? I'm happy because I can now come here and I can start planning something. I want to plan something. I'm going to plan going here. So first things first, I have 2 minions out, plus I have the 2 minion which I haven't yet placed. Do you know what? I'm going to be a cheeky little bugger, and I'm going to now place all 4 of them down here. So that now gives me 4 times 1 equals 4 metal, which like, I don't know about you, but look, last time I did maths, 4 is definitely better than 2. So I now have 4 metal, and I've now got 6 metal at my disposal. Now my secondary action lets me play one of my development project cards, developer project. So I've got these 2 at the moment, and I'm planning on playing this one right here because I haven't got enough wood to play that one. So I'm going to play this one, which is going to cost me 1 metal. And what that tells me is every time I place down a card with the blue symbol, so this one's got a blue symbol, this one's got a blue symbol, every time I play one of them out, again, a cheeky little metal. So anyway, that's what I've got. Plus also it's going to give me a point there. So I've now played that into my hand, and that one will go back up there. That is the end of the first round. Now, we're going to go over all these steps. Firstly, has first player marker changed? No. Next, bring out another guest mouse because this is the round timer. When these 5 guest mice are gone, that's the end of the game. So that's done. We get to rotate this. Where are you? There we go. Rotate 1. Boom. We get to bring back our chiefs and bring back Ratterbot's chiefs. And then lastly, we get rid of a couple of these at the end. Bring them down. And we are ready for the second round. So remember, I'm only going to go through 2 rounds because, to be honest, the more rounds I play, the more times I'm probably going to stuff this up for you, and I don't want to do that to you. So lastly, Ratterbot, we shuffle the cards, shuffle, 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 and we are ready to go. Again, Ratterbot is first, and let's have a look. Okay, so Ratterbot is going to go over here, there. So that is going to be digging. So again, we put out a nanominion mouse. English. I've got to get that right one day. English. And we've got 2 mice there. So we get 2 digging actions. Now, 0 to 2 just gets you 1. Above 2 gets you 2. So anyway, only got 2. So it's just going to get 1 more of these. So there we go. Done. That is Rotobot's primary action done. Now, secondary action. We can't complete a mission yet. Still no mission cards. No one's explored the house yet. But we can move down this green track once. There we go. Ratterbot done. My turn. Now, look, I want to start getting serious. I've had enough of mucking around here. I have 4 mice at my disposal down here. What do I do with them? I'm really putting all my eggs in one basket down here, aren't I? This is a terrible plan. Like, I don't know who approved this plan. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to spend 1 of my movement mice. So this is a little movement token, so it means I get to move 1 of my mice. I'm going to move him up to there, or it could be a her. We'll say her. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to... this is so inefficient, but... oh... this is awful. This is the worst plan I've ever had. Okay, I'm going to go here. So first things first, I get to choose if I want to do the primary action or the bonus action first. And so we get to spend 1 point. So these basic cards I can get for 1 point, or you can get the advance for 2. But this lets me have 1. Now what I need is I need a card that I can actually complete right now. Yes, let's do that. Let's spend this one. So we get one project here. We're going to place that over here, bring them down. Now, I'm going to do my secondary action. My secondary action lets me play a card, and guess what? I'm going to play that card that I just purchased just then. It's going to cost me 3 metal. And because it's got a blue symbol, and I know over here, every time I play a blue symbol, I get a medal. You know what? I get a medal back. Kind of nice. And there we go. I also instantaneously get an alchemist action. And look, now all of a sudden, things are starting to happen here. So alchemist action lets me complete a mission. No. Lets me play another card. No. Lets me get a medal. Maybe. Yes, let's get a medal. And that is done. That is my turn complete. And considering where I was, that's not bad. Actually, it's not my turn complete because I can still, and this is why I came here in the first place, I want to move 2 of my minions because I have a plan. I have a plan. No, I don't have a plan. No, I wanted to go there and I can't go there. Anyway, whatevs. We are going here now. The plan has changed. Shift. Adapt, be flexible. That's the only advice I can give you. Be flexible, have agility. Okay, my turn done. Ratterbot, second turn. Let's have a look. What have we got here? And is going to this one, the Alchemist. Okay, now, this is what I was trying to read those rules before with the Alchemist thing, and I got distracted, and it was telling me I had to do something. Cool. That is so underwhelming. I don't know why I read that a second time. Yeah, literally, you get nothing for going there, Ratterbot. All you get is your bonus action. So, yay. Cool. Well, either achieve a mission, which you can't do, or come down this track 1. And there we go, moved it down. I don't know about you, but Ratterbot doesn't seem to be the most efficient player today. You know, could have been better. Anyway, look, I'm going to make up for it and I'm going to play efficient because I have 3 of my workers, 3 of my minion mice out here. So I'm 100% going to go here and let's go explore this farmhouse. It's got cobwebs. Exploring. Now, I have 3 explore points. Besides 3 minions, 3 times 1 equals 3 explore points. Now, I get to choose going in the top level or the bottom level. I don't know where I'm going to go just yet. Look, maybe, let's go in the bottom level. So, first things first, I'm going to expend 1 point to open a door. And the door is going to give me 1 wood. Okay, that's all right. I can work with that. Next up, I'm going to spend 1 point to move inside. And I've got 3 points. So my last one is I'm going to spend a point to turn this mission card over. So finally we can start doing some missions. So this is going to give us a whole bunch of stuff that we're going to need in our hands to be able to achieve these missions. Cool, that is my 3 explore points done. Look, it's not bad. The other thing you get is you get this instantaneously down the bottom, which isn't much, but better than nothing. And lastly, of course, the secondary action as well, which gives me 1 wood and lets me move 1 of my mice. So where do I want to go? I want to start thinking about digging. Digging's what I really need to do. I need to start getting rid of some of this dirt. So let's just putting a minion mice over there for the next turn. Now, lastly, we've got 1 more turn for the bot. And we're going to put, where are you? We're going to go over here to this one right here. So it's now going to do some beds. So beds are cool. Now, we can put out 1 minion mice. Now, 1 times 1 means we can put out 1 bed, and here we go. Now, next we get to bring the pink down 1, and then instantaneously, Ratterbot has now got, an explore action. So Ratterbot, do you know what? I think you're just gonna go in here. There's your 1 spot done. So you're there and you can now start completing missions as well. Oh, my last turn. Let's think about this. Oh, what should we do with this last turn? I know I wanted to dig. I can't dig yet. Can't do that. I can't go there. Well, I really don't have many options. I could do a bed for 2 wood. I think I'm just going to do that. Oh no, because then I can't do the bonus action. This is awful. Let's go to this action here. Let's get 1 metal. Actually, no, let's spend this. Let's spend that. Let's move another one here. Let's get 2 metal. That's my primary action. Now my secondary action is to get 1 metal and 1 basic card. So I'll grab that and grab that. And that is 2 rounds solo playthrough of Rats of Wistar. What do you think of it? It looks pretty interesting. Anyway, I just wanted to do something a bit different for this video and just a little cheeky little solo run through just to show you how it works. So theme, rats, escaping from the Wistar Institute, which there's a little piece in there. I wonder if I can go find it. Let me go find that. Now, it says, Rats of Wistar is not affiliated, associated, authorised, endorsed by, or in any way officially connected with the Wistar Institute of Anatomy and Biology. So, whenever you think about lab rats, do not think about Wistar Laboratory because no, this little piece of paper right here says no, don't think about it. So, not associated in any way to the Wistar Laboratory, even though it's lab rats of Wistar. Now it's time to talk about this game. Like, Rats of Wistar, what's going to make this game interesting for you? What do you need to know? And what I first thought about is, who is the primary audience? Who is the primary audience for this game? And I'm thinking someone who's played quite a few Euros already. They already like games like Lorenzo, and we've got Marco Polo and Grand Austria Hotel. You know, those dry-ish Euros with not that much theme, but they're all efficiency. Well, this is it, but with more theme if you're into rats, and I love animal games. So yeah, so that's the primary audience. You love those Euros already. Even things like Zolkin and look, Golem, and what else? We've got Darwin's Journey. So many games that just fit this category. So, are you intrigued enough to keep watching? Now, before we get into it, I want to talk about that primary audience. So I specified right at the start, those Italian designed games. They are kind of dryish. The themes are a bit, yeah, but they're all fun because they're efficiency puzzles and they're the exact sort of games that I love. I love those intermediate, efficient Euros. And to be honest, if you chuck in animal themes, I'm even more impressed. And that's the person. If that at all sounded like something that you'd be interested in, then you're also that primary person. You know, it doesn't have to be too advanced, and this one isn't too advanced. This is going to be still an intermediate weight game, which is great. There's still a lot going on, but it's not in your face heavy. There's nothing overarching. Probably, if anything, the most complicated thing is probably just learning the solo, because the solo is like another 12 pages on top of the other rulebook. But yeah, forget about that. It's still intermediate weight game. If you love any of those Italian design games in the past, you're gonna have the same vibes, the same feels. I cannot say words. I don't know if I'm gonna cut this out. I think I might just leave it in. I think my reviews are too polished. I think I need to leave in all of these mistakes because people need to know that, yeah, I'm pretty bad at this whole review thing, really. It's a facade. Okay, so let's get in. What are the highlights of this? And look, the highlight is that rondel wheel. That is, you know, at the end of the day, the worker placement aspect, that's what gets me up at night and wants to play this, because I love it. I love the fact that it gets tight on that wheel. We're fighting, especially when you're getting 2, 3, 4 players. All of a sudden, every time you want to go to a spot, someone else goes there and you can't, and your plans have to change, have to adapt. You need that agility. I think I talked about that in a solo playthrough. Anyway, you need that agility because that's what happens. So if you don't like that in games, if you just want to have your plan in your head and nothing can change that plan, not for you. But if you don't mind that thinking on the fly, you wanted that spot, you wanted to build some beds, and then some jerk went and took that spot and now you can't. And that's okay because you now think of another plan. I really love that. So that worker placement, rondel, loved it. Look, exploring the house, yeah, that wasn't as much of a highlight, but I kind of like this, the digging of the lair. I like putting out the beds. I like getting more minions. I guess that minions, that multiplication, that primary action multiplied by the amount of minion mice you have, yeah, that's cool. That's refreshing. I really loved it. At the end of the day, it's a Euro. Like it's not groundbreaking, but it doesn't have to be. It's just another one of those great Italian design Euros. Oh yeah, I talked about efficiency. 15 turns. Those 15 turns go super quick, and that's also one of the highlights of this. Those 15 turns never feel enough, and they're the perfect type of Euros when you want to do so much, but you have so little turns and it creeps up on you. It says 90 minutes for this game. Realistically, 2 players, solo, it's 60, 70 minutes. It's really quick. And 3 players, yeah, look, we're still under 90 minutes. So it's a really quick playing game. I really enjoyed it. Look, I'm not going to waffle on. Actually, I probably will waffle on, but no, I'm not going to waffle on. Look, in this review, I just wanted to do something different. I wanted to just say, do you know what? I played this game. I wanted this game. I enjoyed this game. And that's all you need to know, really. Look, at the end of the day, you love efficiency. You've played those games I mentioned before from those Italian designers. There's theme, lab rats, it's fine. It's cool. I like it. I just enjoyed it. I just love that worker placement spot on the rondel. I love that efficiency. Just really did enjoy it. Now, I couldn't leave without at least comparing it with the Italian design games that I have in my collection. And I know I keep talking about Simone, Luciani because they're the games I have. Poor old Danilo, I'm sorry, buddy. I will try and get some of your games in the future. Anyway, let's go check out what do I think. Well, firstly, look, nothing is beating Grand Austria Hotel. Now, this game means the world to me. My mum is Austrian and I don't know, something about this game I just truly love. But I've never had a game that just everyone else seems to not like. So my partner played it, absolutely hated it. She said she'll never play this game again. One of my friends rage quitted. Like I've never seen someone rage quit ever before. And yet I love it. I love it so much. So anyway, Austria Hotel is the best. From there, look, it beats Marco Polo. I didn't mind Marco Polo. It's fine, but I still got it. So that's it. Something I still own it. Lastly, Lorenzo. This is where I think it sits. I think it sits about that Lorenzo level for me. So very similar, just Euro-y. I felt good. I was efficient. I played well. So yes. So if you like this sort of game, I really do think you will like this sort of game. And if anything, this is a lot easier to learn, a lot easier to get to the table, a lot less, I don't know, just a lot, just easier. That's pretty much all I need to say, really. So that's the review. Let me know in the comments, did you like this, I guess, more relaxed style of review? Was that interesting, or would you rather me go back to my old style? I can do that. I'm happy to do it. Let me know in the comments below which style. And also, if you don't even know, if you've never watched any of my videos, I'm Hugs, by the way. Nice to meet you. Anyway, Rats of Wistar. Look, again, got nothing to do with the Wistar Institute. Promise you that. That's what that little piece of paper told me. Nothing to do with the Wistar Institute. Anyway, Rats of Wistar, solo playthrough, a little mini review there. That's my thoughts. Anyway, go check out my other videos because why the hell not? Why not? Why not? Just do it. Anyway, till next time, laters.